Hi, everybody.
Hi, friends. Welcome to our podcast,
Granny Pan Knits.
My name is Becky.
I'm Wendy.
And we are here with our every 6 weeks or so episode to just share our yarny adventures and kind of what we've been up to lately.
It's the middle of August in 2024.
And it's been a hot summer.
Yes, it has been.
But a good summer.
Yes, I love summer because I get to focus on family instead of on school, which is awesome.
Yeah.
Even though I'm wearing my school shirt today because I did have to go today. It's August 8th that I had to go to school. I know. That's kind of a bummer. But, you know, one of the things that it does do for us that I was thinking about, I'm sitting here looking at what we have to show today. And oftentimes in the middle of the school year, Becky has like a mountain of things to show you. And I have like the same thunk I've been working on forever. And we're kind of flip-flop today because it's been summer.
Yeah.
And I can actually knit in the summer. And Becky's been really feeling the heat and feeling the baby nausea.
Plus, I've been working a lot on my secret project that I can't share yet.
Yes.
So that's really when I do feel up to knitting, I've been doing that one.
Yeah, especially because on mine, I'm like to the rows that are like 490 stitches for one row.
Well, and our friend who I'm making it for always watches our podcast, so don't want her to be tempted. Even if we say, hey, skip ahead 10 minutes.
Not gonna work.
I don't trust you.
No, I wouldn't trust me if it was me. So yeah, no, there's no way. So anyway, yeah.
Summer's been fun with the grandkids. We had a fun adventure yesterday.
We did. Tell everybody about it.
We took some pictures too. I can put in here. Kyle, do you want to say hi?
No.
Bring that back, please.
We'll put a picture of him.
Okay. We rode the train downtown Salt Lake to the planetarium.
It goes right basically to the door of the planetarium, and we had a fun time, didn't we, Kyle?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. He liked it.
And so that was just a fun adventure. We took him and Tinley, and
they got to play, and we saw a show and chased the kids around. I think the highlight of the whole thing really though for Kyle was the train.
Yeah, I think he liked that the most because we were riding on the train and every like minute or two I could just hear him really quietly choo choo. He was just so excited.
He loved it.
I think that was
it's
our
just
first
a
time.
light rail train. It wasn't even like a big train or anything, but he definitely had fun. So
it was really cute.
It was a lot of fun. Tinley, I was having to corral a little bit because she, you know, 2-year-olds are incredibly honest, and so they're like, why is that guy wearing that? You know, and it's like, oh gosh, why are those kids so messy? You know, it's like, oh, okay, yeah.
You know, that's kind of the fun part about hanging out with young kids and with old people. They kind of do the same thing. Yeah. Where they just don't care. And
they're blunt, they don't care.
They're saying the same thing we're all thinking, but like they can get away with it. So I'm kind of okay with it. I don't get embarrassed by them saying stuff, but it's just kind of funny. Yeah. Yeah. I hope people don't get offended by that. Like,
I hope so
it's a little kid. Like,
what else did we have going on too? Last night we did knit night, so it was a big day yesterday.
And Kyle came and played with our friends' kids. So
oh my gosh, he had so much fun. He was just.
We left. And
we didn't even see him.
He said, "When can we go back there? I want to come next month too." I said, "Well, we're gonna be at somebody else's house,
and they might not have kids at that house. We'll see."
He really had a fun time.
He was really having an awesome time. So thank you, Amy, for hosting us and keeping that child entertained because he loved it.
It was fun.
Yeah, and we've been on other adventures too. We went to see the dinosaurs.
Yeah, we went to a dinosaur
since we
museum.
last podcasted.
We've been trying to find some fun stuff to do with the kids.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Because we have our Granny Pen and Grandkids Day on Wednesdays. Do little adventures. And then Kyle likes to sleep over because the garbage truck comes in the morning.
Yeah, but he didn't get to sleep over last night because I had to go to school.
So sad day.
Yeah, it was a sad day. But it's okay. We made it. Yeah. Anyway. And yarn crawl.
Oh, yeah.
So that's a highlight for me because, you know, what else do I have to do but spend money on yarn?
That's going to be a huge section of our podcast today is our haul. Haul. Surprise.
Story of our adventure on the yarn crawl.
Yeah, I went to one store with you, and we ordered some really nice yarn that I didn't have any to show you guys because
well, there were 2
ordered.
So you went to that one with me, and you went to Metaphors and Pearls.
Oh yeah.
So she went to 2 with
Yay.
me, which is awesome. And I got to take her to another one, which we'll talk about during that segment a little bit more. Should we start with then? Is there anything else to tell first?
It's just been warm. Lots of days over 100 degrees. Like at least half the days last month were like 100 plus degrees here in Salt Lake. So to that. But
and I went camping with Dad.
Oh yeah, you went on your camping trip and you saw those really tall, like person height birds.
I did. I saw some really cool wildlife. I saw what I thought was a river otter, but it turned out to be a mink.
Still cool.
But it was like 2 feet tall when it stood up. It was standing on the rocks, seriously, not more than 15 feet away from me. And I was like, oh, hello. But see, that's what happens when you're quiet. Wildlife is like curious about you and stuff. So that was really cool. And I watched eagles. And then what you're talking about were sandhill cranes. I thought that they were like emus. That's how big they were. They were like 5 feet tall. And it was really cool because I didn't tell you this part. Did I tell you this part? At campfire the night before, Dad made me sing a song called 3 Sawtoothed Buzzards. Becky knows this song.
She will now sing it for you.
No, I will not.
Okay.
Because you like make teeth and you know.
You just did it anyways.
It's so silly. I know. That wasn't the song. Anyway, so we sang that song, and then as we pulled in camp the next morning, there were these 3 sandhill cranes, and I was like, it's the buzzards! They're here!
Been summoned.
So that was kind of fun. That was a fun thing too. And I'm trying to think if there's anything else. It really is just playing with my kids. I love being the granny parent.
Yeah.
So that's super fun. Oh, and I got a new front room.
Yeah.
So we are in the front room, but we have changed out 20-plus-year-old sofa.
And the sad old carpet.
And the sad old carpet.
It's been replaced by lovely new.
I wasn't going to ask you this on camera, but have I sufficiently... I know. Because I never know what you're going to say.
Start that.
But I was going to ask you if I had sufficiently removed the dog smell.
From what I can tell, I didn't get to like lay down on the carpet like Dad did because I'm too pregnant to just lay on my belly right now. But does not stink when I walk into your house.
So yay.
That's a good thing.
No more puppy smells.
I know. Now since your puppy's gone, my husband got me a puppy, so I have a puppy in the front room.
You know.
I can't even sit on my couch in there. It's gross.
Well, that's why I got rid of my old couch too. Yeah. Plus it was 21 years old, so.
Well, ours was a hand-me-down from someone in our ward's dad.
Yeah.
So it's probably even older. Yeah. And free, so.
And free. So that's the happy part, right?
So it's
I thought about calling you and asking if you wanted my old one, but I knew you wouldn't want it.
No, it's too big for my space.
And it smelled like dog.
I have a little.
It was actually kind of too big for this space.
I have
so
a small living room.
We'll have to put a little photo of what I did because
yeah.
Here's the thing. I live in an old 70s house and the spaces are separated. It's not open concept. And yet you go to like the big furniture outlets and everything is built around the whole open concept. So everything is overstuffed and big. And that's what was in here for 20 years. And now I went back to like a mid-century modern. It's a smaller sofa. It's smaller chairs and it
feels better.
Fits the room better.
Yeah.
So I'm very happy with it. So that's nice. And you'll have to see too. I'll make sure I get a picture in there that has picture of Grandma's lamp because Grandma's lamp is what I really built the room around. It's a very Danish modern looking lamp from the actual 1960s and I just kind of built around it.
Yeah, so, it looks really good. So
it's fun.
Well, you have seen it.
That was a very happy thing. That was a very happy thing to get done. So. Yay!
So put that picture of Dad on his stomach on the...
Did you take a picture of it?
I did. He was like, why did you take that? And I was like, because you're enjoying your new carpet.
Right?
Okay.
Should I do this one?
Let me
first, or
do
you
what
that one first?
we're wearing.
Yes, because
This
I
is-
took mine off. I'll put it back on while you're talking.
This is an older knit that I did a couple years ago. But one of our friends, she runs the Yarnberry, and she put out some Princess Bride colors, so I thought I will bring out my Princess Bride shawl.
There you go.
But this was a mystery knit along with lyrical knits that I did a couple springs ago, and all the different stitches and things are inspired by the movie The Princess Bride. And that's how I chose my colors too. So I have the Man in Black and Princess Buttercup's red, and then lots of browns and kind of green scenery colors. But this was very fun to do. Ta-da!
It is fun. So give us an example. Do you remember any of the names of the stitches? Because wasn't there like...
Yeah, like these are
peanut
like
stitch or
the
something?
Cliffs of Insanity, and we have a fire stitch. So if you look in the middle of these garter sections, there's like, it's hard to see.
Fiery V.
It's the same color, but there's a little bit of like a fire
Like for the fire swamp.
for the fire swamp.
Gotcha.
And
That's so
then, was there something
Oh, this
like
one has it
wormy?
too. See the little...
Yeah, they're in the different colors.
Yeah.
So there's a brown one.
Oh, that's fun.
But it just was very fun. And then I think X's and O's maybe like for crossing swords. There's like these little X's.
Oh, that's fun.
So
That's very cute.
I loved this because it's just like a big rectangle, and every clue is you did a couple of the V's. And
Yeah.
this shape was really easy to stay motivated because you didn't get to the really long rows.
I was going to say the rectangle means no
But
460
it stayed the same size, and that was probably my favorite thing about it.
There you go.
But no, this is one of my favorite shawls.
That is
So,
a really fun one.
I
The
like
length is really nice too, because it's big
just
enough to
right.
wrap up in, but not big enough to choke you.
Yeah.
So since you said
Ta-da!
that, I'm going to go ahead and show one of Emily's colorways, because
Okay.
I couldn't resist this one. This is one of the Princess Bride ones she did, and
Pretty.
it's called Princess Buttercup. See that
Nice.
golden hair of Princess Buttercup.
Mm-hmm.
Love that.
Boo! Hiss.
She told us she's, she's planning on a bunch of other ones
If
too.
you know the
so-
show, that's why I booed.
Yes.
You should skip this way a little bit because you keep getting cut
The
off.
Queen of Putrescence, right?
Right.
Something like that.
Oh, hey.
Okay, I'll move my body over
There, see,
so
that
you can
looks
see
good.
what I'm wearing. I finished my cardigan for school. Ta-da!
Woohoo!
And it is just right. I really, really like it. I
It feels scrumptious.
did a
too.
3/4 kind of a sleeve with a little finished kind of roll on it. This border is crocheted, and it took forever. It probably took me almost twice. I'm going to say 1.5 times as much time just to do the edging as it did to make the whole body of the sweater, because
I believe it.
yeah, it's just more time consuming. When you do the granny's easy to find the hole you need to go in, and it just like speeds along. But when you're doing one tiny little stitch at a time and it has to be in the middle instead of under, it's just, anyway, it's just harder. But it's done. It's done in time for school. And it matches my
Yay.
classroom. It's going to go on the back of my chair at my desk so that it's always there. I can just throw on something if I need a little bit of a snuggly. I've just come to the conclusion that I have to be in charge of my own body temperature. So that I have a little fan that I keep by my feet, and I'll keep this to keep me warm, and I will just regulate
That's
because
what cardigans are so nice because you can do on and off
Right.
as you need.
yes, my body doesn't regulate itself nearly as well as it used to. So I will
Mine's never had.
take responsibility for that and do it myself.
Yay!
But
Good job.
anyway, it's cute, and I guess I could show you how long it is. It comes just down below my hips, goes right across my fanny. I love it. It's very nice. So
It's just right.
I let Sarah try it on the other day. Sarah is our high school friend who comes over to crochet and knit with us. She's quite the crocheter, and I'm teaching her how to knit socks currently. But anyway, I had her put it on, and she was like, "Ooh, this feels like one of those weighted blankets," and it really does because it's worsted weight merino.
And it's crochet.
And it's crochet,
thicker.
so it's heavy. It's definitely a heavy sweater, and that's okay because it feels really good.
Yay!
I like it.
I like the way it's striped too.
Yes, isn't that so fun? And I just kind of randomly striped it. Anything, I just grabbed anything that looked gray or red, and
Tossed it
threw it all together in a basket. You can tell this is like a brighter red than the rest of the red, but you know what? That's just the fun of it, is that it's random and awesome. And so, yeah, I really love it. Super cool. So cool. Do we have any other, are we doing finished objects then?
Yep.
Yeah, this is my number one finished object. I have 3 of them to share today.
And they're all fabulous.
Aren't they fabulous?
Mm-hmm.
I think they're kind of fabulous. And like we said, my stack's a little bigger than Becky's today, but I have been in your position before where it's like, I'll just sit here and nod. That's how I feel, right?
Okay.
Okay.
I want to see what you did.
Yes, that's how I feel too when I'm in that position. This is my next finished object. And this is called, I have it in my Ravelry. It's a Chevron knit blanket. And I think that's what it's called, is Chevron knit. And I made a lot of alterations to it. They're all listed in the Ravelry. But I think, in fact, I think it's called, the name of the pattern is 3-color chevron blanket. I used 4 colors. So that's one thing that I did differently. I also held 2 strands together of a worsted weight. This is a wool cotton blend. You can tell by touching it.
It feels nice.
It's got cotton in it. It's called, the name of the yarn is Happy Place, and it comes from Hobby Yarns. And they, honestly, it's really nice. It was very affordable, and I just think it's gorgeous. I love it. In fact, it's been living on the back of my chair in my new living room, and I think that that is where it's going to park and stay. So there you go.
It's a good spot.
It's a good spot for it, and it is just squishy. I love it. So yeah, I like it, and it's lace. What? I'm turning into a lace knitter. What? I'm kind of getting over my fear of lace, which is nice. So
Proud of you for trying new things and then actually finding joy in being able to do them.
yes.
That's really cool.
Yep, and I think that's something that we all need to just make sure is part of our life. The other thing I like about this one too is that it has a row of garter on it, so it has quite a bit of texture to it with that garter.
Bumpy ridge.
So as I was knitting it, I found myself petting it a lot with that little kind of like strumming on it because of the ridges. But yeah, it's a cozy blanket. So it felt good to get that one off the needles.
Yeah.
So that's the other thing I've been focusing on for a month. I told myself I really wanted to finish a couple before I cast something new on. So I've not cast on Kyle's sweater yet because I just wanted to get some things done. And it feels good to have them done. So I'm not going to complain about that. Okay, you ready to see the last finished one?
Oh my gosh,
This
my favorite one.
Yeah, this one was almost finished last time. But then I completely finished it and did all the steeking, and oh my goodness, I just think it's so wonderful. Dun, 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 dun.
Ah,
It's the little spooky sweater for Tinley. I think maybe I will do this button up so it sits a little bit nicer there when I hold it up. There we go.
oh my goodness, cute.
I put a little
Cute
collar
magoo.
on it after I steeked it. So let's see if I can get that to fold down and sit right. Anyway, you might have seen this on my Instagram too, because I just couldn't wait. I had to post it.
It's just so fun.
Isn't that just so fun? So this is what we do with doodle decks. This is doodling with yarn, and I just think it's so fun. And I did the little pairs of eyes, so you can see I've got a pair of green eyes there and a pair of purple eyes. And
I love they're a little bubbly.
oh, cute. They're really cute. And then I did French knots on these eyes, so they are bobbly. But it was really a fun thing to do, and quick. It was really, because it's kid size. So,
Funner.
and what's even better is she loves it. That's what I think is the funnest thing. So this one is hereby known as the Monster Sweater. And then Kyle's will be a spooky sweater because he wants spooks on his. But that's the next thing that's going to go on my needles is Kyle's.
Yay!
Now that I've got this thing done, I just need to get the secret project done. And it's really close. It's really close. I have like maybe 15 rows to do, and then I'm done.
Wow.
So it's very close.
That's pretty good.
Yep. That will be really good to have done. So work in progress, all I have is that. Because I finished this, and I finished that, and I finished that. Oh, I do have a pair of socks, but you saw that last time. It's my little strawberry socks, and they're going to be really cute when they're done. I'm pretty sure I showed them last time, didn't I?
I'm pretty sure I showed these last time too.
Look how cute.
Halloween socky. I should have asked you for a sock walker.
So
Sorry, it's more cute. Stretch out. Ta-da!
They're really cute.
They're just last year freckle whimsy Halloween self-striping.
So is this the leftover from your spider?
Yeah, this is the same yarn that I did my spider gloves out of, and I put that picture here.
Too cute. Too cute to spook.
I actually took a picture of those. I am bad at taking pictures of my projects.
Yes, I would say I am too, but I
haven't updated my Ravelry in like 2 years.
I'll wake up one morning and go, oh my gosh, I have like 3 projects I haven't photographed yet. And then I take pictures of all of them and put them
I just don't. So I'm not a bad person. But I have this much of my second sock. So there's a leg and a heel flap. And
yay, and the turn.
So I just have to pick
Gusset
up my
time.
stitches for the gusset. And then I'm going to have 2 spooky socks.
Oh my goodness.
That's the only knitting I brought
That
today,
is a
though.
really, really cute one. Did I show you guys the last freckled whimsy that I got?
I don't know.
The purple one? I don't remember if I got that one showed or not. That's the problem with 6 weeks instead of a month.
Sorry.
But
If all I have
so
is
it's
half
okay.
a sock and 6 weeks to show, the pressure for every 4 weeks is even worse.
I know. I have totally felt it before too. Like I said, especially when I'm teaching, things just don't get done like they do at other times. But it's all good. It's fun.
Yep.
And yeah, I'm actually like not even overheated in this,
No.
which is really like a shocker for me.
Kyle drank all my water, so maybe I need a break
Although
to
the air
go get
conditioning
some
is on.
more.
Okay, cool. And I'll go get that other freckled whimsy. We'll see
Okay.
you back in a minute. See, you didn't even know we were on. That's how quick that is. So now that we're done with our finished objects and our works in progress, time for some stash.
Yay! The funnest part.
I like this part.
I think this collecting yarn is its own hobby,
Yes.
and we did a pretty good job this month.
I collected a lot this month. That's true. I thought it was done after May, but no. Okay. So I figured since we're on the Halloween theme, do you want to tell them about Renee?
Oh, we have a friend at Knit Night, Renee. Hi, Renee.
Hi, Renee.
She was doing some de-stash, and she's done this once or twice before. She comes with a big bag of yarn to Knit Night, and she dumps it all out on the floor, and we all just jump in there and
Renee's floor yarn.
get some yarn.
That's what we'll call it.
we got to do that last night. So here's some of our favorite things.
We did.
That
So
we
there are
got.
a couple very much in the Halloween theme. Check this out. This is by Hope Knit Yarn.
I
called
love that.
Haunted House.
It's spoopy.
Spooky, huh? Anyway, that I think is going to be so fun. So definitely a fun sock yarn for... I gotta start on a pair of Halloween socks. I have some
I think
on
you should
socks.
do like
but
a color work with a black and that.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay. That sounds like fun. And then we also have this one. And this one, I'm sorry, it looks Halloween to me because of the black and orange there.
Mmm.
Right? So I decided to show this one. This is actually a Nemo set
Cute.
from Biscotti Yarns. And it is called Stitch Surfer Nemo. So I think it would be fun to do, what do they call them? Fraternal twin socks. And do like heels, toes, cuffs, blue, and this
And then just
for the other one,
swap
and then
them.
swap them. Yeah.
That could be fun.
Couldn't that be fun?
Yeah.
But I don't know. But then I might just completely separate them and do something Halloween too. So I haven't decided.
I love Halloween. I'm starting to get excited for it. So.
It is fun. I also picked up, this is just a,
Ooh.
this is a Mecca from Malabrigo. But I love it because it is single plied yarn. And when you knit a single plied yarn, the stitches just pop. And I got that one maybe for this year's pumpkin, because I always do a pumpkin every year. And that's kind of what I was thinking.
You've got a few schemes that could be a pumpkin.
That could be a pumpkin, yes. Because I think pumpkins. I love autumn, and leading up to autumn is always really exciting to me. If we could just get the heat to turn off, I'd be really excited that it's autumn.
Good, 2 more months.
And then, I don't know if I showed this one last night or not. This one is called Goblin Party. It is the latest one in my Halloween club from Freckled Whimsy.
So fun. Your favorite purple.
Grays and purples and this is going to be just awesome. It's going to be, yes. I'm really happy about this one.
Fun.
So this was the July one, and I wasn't sure if I had a chance to show the July. That's what that one is. And I just, wow, yeah. That one's not just Halloween, for sure. I will wear those all the time. And then Becky can get this one out, although I kind of peeked.
Peeker.
This is August Freckled Whimsy.
I was going to show my floor yarn when you did yours.
Yeah,
You
well, show
so
the Halloween
fast.
ones. Show the Halloween ones.
Ooh.
That's why I went with it, just because it's Halloween.
I like the grays. Let's take it out of the bag so you can see it good. Ooh, this one's really pretty. Some nice neutrals. So we have grays and browns and like a navy and a pink and a plum.
It's really pretty, huh?
Yeah,
What did she name that one?
named? That's it. Home Sweet Haunted Home.
Oh, fun.
Very nice.
More on that Halloween theme.
Ooh, I love that a lot.
They really are pretty, aren't they?
Magic.
Yay! Yay! For the color themes. Okay, now Becky's going to show you the fun floor yarn she got.
So that's so weird.
I love it.
I also picked up a skein of Malabrigo. This is a skein of Rios, and it's just like a nice neutral kind of muddy color.
I love how it's got like a putty color to it, but if you look at it right, you can see green in it.
Yeah, it's brown and gray and green and almost like a yellowy green.
Yeah,
But
I love that. What is it called? What do they call the color?
Niebla. Ooh.
Very likely a Spanish or Portuguese. Where is it from? Brazil or?
I don't know.
I don't remember where Malabrigo.
Made in Peru.
Peru. Also, it's probably Spanish.
And then I picked up this skein from Yarnaceous Yarns. It's called Bone Dry. So it's got a bone and then a green and like a gray color together. It's really pretty.
Very dinosaur-y.
Yeah, I love these dinosaur yarns.
It's kind of her theme is the dinosaur, huh?
I've been trying to add more neutrals and like thicker weighted yarn to my stash because I just have a lot of really bright colored green weight usually.
Yeah. And is that an Aran weight one, that one?
They both say worsted.
Oh, okay. That one definitely looks way thick.
Yeah. This is another worsted weight one. This is from Sweet Tea Yarns. And just fun, light colors.
Oh, that is really fun.
So, very nice.
But not in here. Save it for me in the future.
And then I did pick up a couple colorful fingering weight skeins. Can't help
We
it.
all have our favorites.
So this is Hula Hut yarn, which is now Buxom Cat Knits. These are the same designer. They just did a little bit of a rebrand. But this one just has all these fun colors. And then this one is a sparkly blue. We thought it looked like a magic Cinderella.
Can we actually pick up the
I think
sparkle?
so.
Maybe.
I thought I did.
Oh, okay.
But
It's really cute.
yay!
Yeah,
there's
you
the
were saying
sparkle.
it looks like Cinderella.
So.
It really does look like Cinderella. That's
Thank you,
pretty.
Renee.
Yes, Renee, you take such good care of us.
That's
That's
everything I
awesome
brought
and
today.
fun.
So I'm just gonna sit back
So
and
fun.
relax,
Okay,
and you
well,
can
you
show
still
us
get
your
to help
stuff.
me because we have 2 other clubs
Oh yeah.
besides Freckled Whimsy. So do you want to show our July for Yarnberry?
Okay, so the Yarnberry, her whole shop is based off of books, which I love reading and knitting. So hey. And
combination.
she's got a monthly club, but she's doing a Hogwarts library club. So this July one is 1,000 magical herbs and fungi.
So she basically takes books that are in the book,
Yeah.
right? Which is just
So like a lot of them are like
so
different
clever.
textbooks
So
from
clever.
Hogwarts and the Harry Potter books.
Yeah.
And look at all these different greens
Yes, I
swirled
think
around in
that's so
here.
fun.
And then with the purple mini, I just
Very
think that's
herbology.
delicious.
We've got a whisperer among us.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Do you
Thank
remember what next month says?
No, but I can not look it up because my phone's recording us.
That's right.
So
we
go
won't
find
be
her
doing that
Instagram.
either. Yeah, but you can go and find her Instagram and order it from her. She does such a beautiful job with those yarns, and it's just fun to look at them and think about the colors. So we'll be getting dinner soon, guys. Don't worry about us. Okay. You go play now, sweetie. Next, we have our candy shop yarn. This is our July box from Deborah at Candy Shop Yarns. And you know, we love these sisters. They just do such a beautiful job on their stuff. So this one, the theme was Let the Good Times Roll. Kind of a roller skating theme. And her summer ones have been just so cute.
Yeah.
It's really Deborah's vibe. The summer colors and the beautiful aquas. Look at that. There's the inspiration card. So we got the aqua and the pink and the yellow, and it's just so cute. So, are you ready to see what that one came out?
It's so pretty. I have plans for mine already.
You have plans for yours already? Nice. I like that. Does it have to do with a baby? Because you could consider these pastels kind of baby.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Blue.
It's got kind of a
real green.
little marbling in it there, marbling with it. There is a green with yellow.
So fun.
And how about pink and yellow? They do look very baby. I like that. Orange.
Yeah. My
Oop.
plan is to do a Swedish weave blanket and use these.
Oh, that's so pretty. Did you ever find your monk's cloth?
No,
Because
not
that'd be
yet.
fun to show people monk's cloth too.
I know. I'm excited for
And
that
pinky
project.
pink.
Ta-da!
Oh,
Cute.
that's
Magoo.
so cute.
I love it. Thank you
Wow.
for ordering
Beautiful.
those for me to share with you.
Of course.
Very nice.
That's part of the fun of it, I think, is being able to share.
Very blessed. So I'm trying to put them back nicely.
It's so good. I love that.
Keep it tidy.
Crunchy crunch crunch.
There
Here
we go.
All done with the
Okay,
crunchy crunch.
make sure this doesn't end up in my pile because I'll steal it.
Yeah, don't steal. You have one of your own.
Well, if it goes in my pile, then I'll forget.
Then too bad.
Then I can make a larger
I
project.
know you're
of
gonna
it.
say too bad if it goes in your pile. I know you. You're my daughter. Turn a little bit that way. Then I want to feel like I'm squashing you. Okay. Last but not least, we have the Utah Yarn Crawl.
Yay!
Which happened July 2024, and there's a list of all the little shops that were involved. So you go first day, and in fact it was funny because we were working on a project that morning. We were committed, and my local yarn shop is like 5 minutes away is all. And I was like, I just have to run over there really quick because last year they ran out of bags like on the first day. I went the second day and there were no bags at any of the shops. So it was a disaster. So I said, I just have to go get my bag. So I ran over and stopped working. I was covered with glitter because we were working on a parade float, okay? And I had glitter like embedded in my skin. I didn't even stop to wash it off.
Like a
I went in
magnet.
and I was like, I'm not gonna touch anything, but I just want my... Kind of embarrassing, but it was okay. It was good. So yeah, it's fun to do the yarn crawl. I have a lot of fun with it. So here's kind of the idea too. You have to know that one of the makers local to us, trying to remember, her name is Tracy, and she has a little shop where she does stitch markers and cute stuff like that. So she put together a little collection for us, and we had a stitch marker to collect from each of the stores. So I was excited, but I wasn't going to try to go to all the stores because honestly,
Some
to
are
get
a bit
to
far.
the north, I have to go an hour to get to the furthest north one. To get to the furthest south one is like 4 hours. It's a long drive down.
Like Cedar City South.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. It's way down there. And that's Julia. So down here it says Julia's shop. That's in Richfield. And it's a ways. So I was going to get all but that one. And then they decided this year that for Julia's shop only, they would count online orders.
Yay.
So I
she could
ordered
still
online
participate
so
more.
she could participate and so I could get the collection of all 8 stores, and I was really thrilled to be able to do that. So I had a lot of fun, and I'm ready to tell you about the yarny adventure of the yarn crawl. And it's kind of fraught with peril, but no, just stupid mistakes. So what they do is they give you a paper, and on that paper it lists the hours for all the stores.
Oh.
But guess who didn't read what the hours for the stores were? So the first day that I went was the Monday. So it started on Saturday, but I had that project in the morning and I knew Saturday was going to be out for me. So Sarah and I decided that we would go on Monday. So I went and picked her up at about 10 o'clock and we headed down to the southern end to do the southern end shops, right? So we get to the first one, go to the door, they're closed on Mondays.
Oopsie.
Because see, they have Sunday, Monday for their weekend because they work on Saturdays. And I was like, I could have read that right here. Derp.
Except for you didn't think that because you went to a different store that also had the same problem.
Yeah. So we went to Provo and we went to 2 shops in Provo. And then I was like, well, why don't we go home the eastern route and we'll pick up the one that's up east, right? Get to that one. Guess who's also closed on Mondays? I felt so dumb. So then...
First she felt really mad and then she realized it was...
That it's my own dumbness. Yes. So that happened. And then later I went up north to go to the furthest north one. So that's when Becky went back to the south with me. And that's the one you went to with me. The one that was closed. Another day, the kids were sleeping. It was Wednesday. I know, because the kids were sleeping in my car. It was Granny Pan Day. And I just drove up east and went back and caught that one. And then I decided that on Friday, I would go up north. And I drove up there and I thought, what I'll do is I'll go to that furthest one north. I'll leave here at 9, be there when they open at 10. Guess who didn't read the paper again? They didn't open till 12. So I had to basically mill around up there for 2 hours. Next time, I will plan better. I know, nerdy, huh?
But you did it.
But I did it. I got to all.
You did it.
Which is cool.
You
So,
persevered.
here's the haul. Dun, 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 dun.
Yay.
Okay, in the order of where...
So you're gonna do a basket show.
I want the basket
Without, yeah. Ta-da!
stuff. Okay, now I will tell you all about them. So the first stop that I made, and I will also show you the cute stitch markers that I got at each shop. I think I have it in here. Let me see. Maybe I don't. Okay, at the first shop, which is Willow Hill, that's the one that's closest to me. They had a doodle bar. So you know the doodles that I used for the monster sweater, right? They have a new one that's called the Southwest Doodle. And my cute daughter, Julie, lived in Arizona. So I went and picked out a cactus color and some of the red rock colors, desert, so that I can do a desert doodle for Julie.
Fun.
Isn't that so fun? And I thought I had the deck in here. I don't have the deck in here, but that's okay. I wouldn't want to show too much of that anyway. So there's colors that I got, and then I also got a neutral background. And these are all Yarnaceous fibers, which is the dinosaur one that Becky was showing earlier. And if you look right here, you can see, remember I told you they were doing stitch markers? There's Willow Hill. So there's a little stitch marker with a fun little flower. And then while I was there, they also had some spun right round yarn. So I picked up a spun right round because I thought that was kind of a fun thing to do as well. Now I'm gonna just take these out and hand them to Becky one at a time so I don't get myself too confused, because it's already confusing enough. Okay, so then we went down to Provo and we stopped at the oldest shop on the yarn crawl, which is called Heinzelman's. And they've been there for like 70 years. It's really an old shop. And it feels very grandma when you go in there. And that's all totally cool. But they had some fun yarns there that I really liked. They had this Barocco modern cotton. And they had a couple little baby things that were done up in the modern cotton. So I bought a couple of skeins of that one. And they also had this one, which I thought was fun. It's called Earth Yarns, spelled U-R-T-H. And I think it's really quite pretty. So that's a fine merino, and I love the colors in it. And what they had done up in this one, I don't know, samples always get me. So that's why I bought that one, is because the sample was so pretty. And it was a granny square cardigan for a baby like this. And it was so cute. So cute. So anyway, we'll see. I'm gonna maybe do that for a springtime baby thing. Would be fun. Next on our stop was another little shop. Oh, and by the way, Heinzelman's didn't do a stitch marker, or I would have bought theirs as well, but they didn't even commission one. So I'm not sure why, but they didn't. Then we went to a little place down there called Harmony, and I really like Harmony.
Is that the rainbow one?
That's the rainbow one.
I like that one too.
Yes, they have a house that they have painted purple and green. And there's the little green marker with the Harmony house on it, which is so cute for their stitch marker. And this is one of the yarns that I bought there. This is called Cash Silk. And they were doing a promotion. If you bought any yarn that had any kind of silk in it, it was 20% off.
Okay.
So I bought that skein of silk because they had a scarf done up in it that was so gorgeous. Like, again, the sample. I will always buy your sample.
She gets the pattern for it too a lot of the times.
A lot of times I do. And this one is a 100% cotton, and I loved this for dishclothy looking stuff. I just thought that was really pretty.
That's such like an upgrade from the peaches and cream or whatever.
Yeah, it really kind of is.
It's a lot
nicer.
Nice.
They also had some cute minis, and of course I'm thinking of October, so I bought a fun orange mini there. And they also had some Ultimate Sock by Barocco there, so I bought that because it just was so beautiful. Look at that. It's called Sur, S-U-R, which, anyway, I just couldn't leave that because it's got the white in with the dark purpley aqua blue stuff that I love. So, yeah. So that one got me for sure. So those are the three shops that we did on the Saturday that I was out with Sarah, the ones that were open. We stopped at 5, but you know, only 3 were open. So
hey, more than half.
There you go. That's right. So then I went back out. Actually, no, we went to another one that day. I'm wrong, because we ended up with Emily and Deborah at Yarn on the Corner.
Right.
And Yarn on the Corner is a just adorable little place. That's the one I took Becky back to. That's where we ordered the yarn from. And it's a really sweet place. I love that place.
That lady was nice too.
Yeah, they're really, I like them there. They're very lovely. I think it was Kim that was there. There, and the owner was there too. You saw her too. So there's Yarn on the Corner, and you can see it's like a little corner kind of a thing, which I think is so cute. This is called Road to China. I think I've bought this before. This is what I made Joyce's little scarf out of. It is
so soft.
Camel, cashmere, silk, and baby alpaca. It's the softest thing.
Is this one for my Sophie?
Is that for your Sophie? Do you need a Sophie too? Okay. Okay, you talked me into it. Because it's so pleasant to knit with. It really is beautiful. Oh, I love it when that happens. And I also went for another Malabrigo because, hey, I love the Malabrigo, and you can tell it's this color that I have in my sweater, Cereza, but this one's lace weight. I wanted to do just a little tiny, like Sophie even, out of lace, I think would be really fun. So I bought that one, and this one is 100% baby merino wool. So it'll be fun to do something lace weight, I think. So that's why I got that one. And she also had some other cute stitch markers. I think I'm saving these for your sister because look what they are. They're knit two together and slip, slip, knit.
Help remember.
To help her remember, because she was like, now which one of my cactuses was the knit two together, Mom, when she was doing her socks? So I figured this would be helpful for her.
Yeah.
And I also picked up another Barocco there called Mystico. And I just thought this one was fun because it's got this green halo around the brown core, which that just sounded really fun to me. So I figured I had to try it. So 48% cotton, 30% alpaca, 12% wool, and 10% nylon. So that should be a fun one to work up as well. So that was Yarn on the Corner. I got that one first day too. Here's the stuff that I got when I went back up eastward, up into the canyon. Okay, I've since been back to this place too, and I will show you after the yarn crawl haul what I went back and got, because I had the babies sleeping in the car with me and I did not want to leave them in the car for very long. So I just ran in and got something that I thought was absolutely beautiful. This is called Imbue and it's from Brooklyn Tweed. And look at this color. The color is called Vapor. What a cool name. There's my little stitch marker from Wasatch and Wool. It's very fitting that she would be black because her taste up there, you could tell, was just very, you know, we're gonna make serious wardrobe pieces, because her selection was very much along a Knitting for Olive and Brooklyn Tweed and Rowan vibe, and it was
very nice quality,
breathtaking, absolutely beautiful, and yes, very nice quality yarn. So there's that little bit of Brooklyn Tweed that I have to decide what I'm gonna do with it, but anything I do with that will just be gorgeous. So, and I got a pair of needles, that one too. So I'd have another pair of number 2 longer needles. Because I figured I needed those. Oh, and I also got some swivel cords, 32-inch swivel cords, and she told me that these will fit even my interchangeable needle sets, which are Knitter's Pride. So I was really excited to get some new ones, because I've had a couple of pair that have come apart. So, just because I use them so much, I'm sure. Oh, here's another thing I was going to show you from Willow Hill. That's another little set of stitch markers to go with the desert theme. We've got the coyote and a snake and the colors that are just so pretty, and that's like a little cactus in the middle. I don't know if you can see the cactus there. So cute, huh? Becky's starting to get buried in all the stuff. We have 3 shops left, it looks like. Okay, does that sound right to you? Yes. Okay, so another place that I went was back down to Pinafores and Pearls with Becky, and that's one of the ones that was closed too. And I got this guy, which is another Malabrigo. This one's sock rather than ultimate sock. Interested to try them both and see which one I like better. I'm not sure.
What's the difference?
Let's see if it's the content.
Ultimate sock is 75-25.
See, and this one's 100% merino wool. So this
so
one does
maybe
not have nylon.
socks.
Yeah. I've tried it without the nylon and it doesn't work too great. I also picked up this one just because I thought that the tweed was so pretty. And I thought this would make another nice little kerchief kind of one. This is really pretty. And this is...
Did you show the stitch marker on this?
Did I show the stitch marker on that?
Did I miss it?
Oh no, that's so cute.
It's a teapot.
It's a teapot, because Pinafores and Pearls is a tea.
Their little tea shop. You can go have a little tea time with treats and tea. And buy yarn on your way out.
How cute is that? I love it. So this one's called Sueño Tweed, and it's got a viscose in it. So it's like 60-30 with viscose,
Oh,
which I think is kind of like a like a nylon. And then the little tweety bits are also viscose.
And the tweety bits
So
are
I think that's
cute.
cute too. All right, next up was my trip back to the north. And that one is called the needlepoint joint. So they do have a lot of things for embroidery, needlepoint kind of things up there. And I bought a couple of sock yarns up there. So I got that one and I got this one. I thought, oh, I haven't tried Regia before, but I've heard that it's really good. So we'll try it and see. And this one actually has a picture of how it knits up there on the ball band for us.
Fancy.
So we can see what it's gonna look like. And while I was there, I picked up some fun stickers. And Becky gets to choose one. One of those. I kind of like the granny glasses one.
I know.
And that one's like a Mario mushroom, so I figured you would like that one.
Thank you.
Cute, huh? This one also says Yarny in white here, but it's got like a clear background when you stick it on something. So cute, huh? I like that. And the last one that I went to, which is where this was Petitfours and Pearls too, another size 2. 9-inch needle. I bought 2 of them and I gave one to.
Too many needles.
I gave
I mean,
one to.
maybe you could, but I always feel like I need more.
So, yeah. So this place.
Oh, mom colors.
I know, mom colors. Okay, so it's called
Like,
the Stitch Store. They're only about 40 minutes to the north of us. So we've been there before. Becky went with me one time to that place too. That's got a cute little, see, it doesn't like to focus. It wants to focus on your face, which is fine. But they are carrying spin cycle yarns up there.
Ooh.
So I went through their wall of spin cycle and chose this one that is very me. Just think of a peacock. It'll be me. There you go. So I wanted to do this one. And again, I have no idea what I want to do with it. Well, I have ideas for what I want to do with it, but we'll see what happens with it. So anyway, that was Seed Stitch Store. Holy crap, there's a lot of stuff. And what did I mail order? From Julia. Julia also had a really cute little stitch marker. It's a little sheep.
Aww.
Is that so cute? So how can you not get that one? It's like the funnest one if you're a knitter. So I bought from her a little cross stitch kit that I'm planning to give Julie for Christmas because she likes cross stitch a lot. So there you have it, my yarn crawl.
Yay.
And now I can put it all away because I showed it to you.
Sorry, I didn't keep it organized.
Okay, so this is really fun too because I don't care if it's organized just for this. It's the only thing I need to organize for.
Just a pile.
So once you get all of the little stitch markers, you could send back to Tracy. And she sent this cute little bracelet that says Yarn Crawl, Utah Yarn Crawl 2024.
You wear them all in this bracelet.
And then you put them all on the little bracelet. So you can work on that. Yeah. Yep. So we got to put those all on the bracelet, and then you've got that fun little keepsake to
remind me how
remind
many
you.
there's supposed to be 8?
Yes, there are 8.
Okay.
Now you get to find them all.
Right.
And I'm going to show you what I got when I went back to Wasatch and Wool, which is in Park City, for those of you who are near here, or far from here. If you ever decide to go to Park City, it's quite the little destination. And she's the gal who just is very, I don't know, I could just tell that she focuses on wardrobe and real pieces that can be versatile. And anyway, I loved what she had up there. And these are some of the other things that I chose. Now, that's not to say she doesn't have color, because she does have color. But she did have a lot of neutral up there. So I got these two to go together. They are Quince yarn called Turn, Quince & Co. And this yarn is called Turn. It is 75% wool and 25% silk. So that I just think is so pretty. And you know what I envisioned with this, Becky, is one of those little sonatines.
Oh yeah.
I think would be really pretty with the yellow and the purple together. So I just can't even tell you how lightweight these are. There's something about those wools that are not the superwash merino that makes them like airy, or what's the word? I don't even know the word for it, but they're light.
They're lighter.
They're lighter. This is another fun one that she had. It's a really light boucle. I would say it's probably DK weight from Woolfolk. So there's Woolfolk. That's another one of their just beautiful yarns that she had up there. They're just also pretty. And this one would be, let's see, color number 22, flete, something like that. And it is 100% merino wool. I don't know what weight it is, but my guess would be DK. So, oh, yeah. And it is just so light. So I got 2 skeins of that, thinking maybe a hat or something. My sister has requested another hat, and she is all about the neutrals. So I thought that would make a nice hat for my sister. Another one that I got up there, I just can't even tell you which one I was having up there, is this one. This is Louisa Harding. It's called Amatola, the yarn is. And it's just so beautiful. Fiber content, and this one is 80% wool, 20% silk. I thought this one would make another just beautiful, lightweight silk scarf. And it's got from the dark raspberry kind of ombres out to the pink and the ivory, which I just think is just gorgeous.
Lovely.
So, love that one too. And finally, the last one that I got is a Rowan yarn. And this thing, it's called Merino Aria, made with merino wool. And when I handed it to Becky, she was like, "Are you sure that's 50 grams? Because it really, it feels like nothing."
It's like those old Milky Way, or the, what were those? The Three Musketeers commercials where they're like, "It's so light and fluffy." They're like trying to catch it.
Yep, that's totally true. Because that really is, it's made in Italy. How beautiful is that? And really cool. I think I bought 2 balls of this, and I want to do a crocheted cowl, infinity cowl that has a twist in it.
Yeah,
with
like
this,
a little
I think would
kind
be,
of situation.
yes, don't you think that would be just so
yeah,
chunky, yummy? So that's what I'm planning to do with this one. And again, I did it neutral so that it would just go with anything. And anyway, I loved going through some of those yarns up there. They were just so pretty, so beautiful. And then she had this little thing to pick up too. This is called Rowan Festive Knits. And it has all these ideas for color work awesomeness, Christmassy. Yes.
Holiday Christmas knitting.
Holiday fun. Isn't that just so fun? So yeah.
Is that like a water bottle cover?
Yes, there's a water bottle cover back there, and a little tea cozy looking thing. Anyway,
I love those
super
trees.
Cute, huh?
Look at that.
Yeah, I thought these trees looked really cool too. And the ones on the water bottle are cute too.
Fun.
So they're all kind of that flavor of stuff, and so I
So
bought
cute.
that. Oh, and look, it's got a snowfall hottie too, another hot water bottle cover. Your dad loves his hot water bottle in the winter, so
Yeah?
I thought maybe I would knit one of those.
Those are fun. I also have color charts for like a bunch of nerdy stuff if you want to do like
Some
D&D dice or something.
Would that be fun too? Last thing I picked up there is not yarn. It's from Katrinkles. And it's called 12 Days of Stitched Ornaments, Stitchable Ornaments. So I thought these would make absolutely cute gift tags. It came with embroidery floss in green, white, and red. And then it's got a collection of these cutest little ornaments that you can stitch. See the holes in that?
Fun.
So you take, and through the holes you can sew the red, and then you'll have little red baubles on your tree. I just thought that was so fun. And it came with very little like instructions like, oh, you have to do it this way, which I actually kind of appreciate, because then I feel more free to do my own thing. And there's 12 of them, so there's lots of different ideas. There's a little snail. Look how cute that one. That'd be so cute for a little gift tag.
Cute.
And then it came with like the leather to make the little straps, and there's a little owl.
Fun.
I just think they're so fun. And this too is kind of a memory of when I was little. My mom used to call them lacing cards. And they were like these thick cards that had holes punched in them. And then she had shoelaces that were different colors, and you could lace them up and make designs on them. And I remember doing those anytime she had to take us to a meeting or something and she needed something quiet for us to do. That's the kind of thing we did.
Nice.
And this just really reminded me of it. So I was like,
that's fun.
I need that. I don't just want that. I need that thing. So, yeah. Becky, I got through all of it.
Yay!
Woo! Quite the haul.
Good
I have
job.
had from the last week of April to now, I've spent way too much money on yarn, but I'm ready to retire now. I can knit for, 8 years off my staff.
It's just dollars.
Well, and it's like Dad said, if you've worked hard to earn your money, so that's what you want to spend it on, and I do. I like that I can give joy to others through it too.
Yeah.
Brings joy to me. I share it with others. Brings joy to them. What's better than that? Not much.
It's just fun times.
It is fun. All right. Is there anything else we need to tell people or say or anything like that?
I think so.
Happy back to school time.
Yep. Back to school.
If it's the middle of August, then that means that we won't be podcasting until the beginning of October.
Ooh.
Which means we should have a baby by then.
Not mine. My brother's.
Not yours. Your brother baby.
But yeah. That
That'll
should be a couple
neat.
weeks, and
We'll be
we have
able
a
to tell you
wedding
all
to
about
go
that.
to between now and then.
We do. My sister's getting married, so that will be awesome as well. So fun. So wonderful. So lots of great things happening. 2 babies, a wedding, and what else? That's everything. Life is just wonderful. So super happy.
I'm
about
so
it.
happy for back to school.
Oh, I
Kyle
know.
has just been sad and lonely at home.
That's got to be hard being the last one at home, huh?
It's like, who's gonna play with me today? I was like, well, we did a huge adventure yesterday and played all late last night. I was like, but no one's here today.
Like, no, I need somebody. Oh, I know. I feel for it. I feel your pain, Becky. I've been there.
Yep, that's rough.
Can we just have a down day?
I know.
Nice to have school back in session.
So,
I don't know.
We're
Maybe
very looking
as you
forward to
get
it.
used to moms around school, you can do something where it's like, how about during the summer?
Yeah.
Every Wednesday we're at your house.
We
Every
did.
Friday
Just
we're
had
something like that. To
just had a hard time getting up because I've been sick right at the beginning of the summer.
Yeah.
So it's hard to reach out to people and
Yeah. When
make
you're kind of
plans
setting
and it
routines.
just-
Yeah. I get
yeah.
that. I get
We'll
that
probably
too.
do a little bit better next year.
Mm-hmm. And you'll have a wee baby here. We're finding out next week what flavor
You know
the
what
baby
I realized is good because my son Kyle is a December baby and this new baby's a December baby. So all my hand-me-down clothes are going to be the right seasons.
Oh, hey, there you go. That is a great way to look at
Because
it.
if it's opposite and you have a bunch of like little coats and they're newborn but your baby's 6 months, that's not going to work.
Yes. Especially when they're little and they're so
There you have
rapidly
the
growing out
little
of things.
summer clothes and you're like, these are the
never
wrong
thought about
size and
that.
the wrong season.
But it was weird for me because I had the boy and then I had the girl.
and
a girl boy, and then
And we
the
were so
next
far
boy was
apart.
5 years later, so I'd pretty much gotten rid of everything. And the next girl was 10 years later. So
yeah, you kind of had
mine
two
had a hard
sets
time
and there's a boy
overlapping.
girl.
But it's still just such a blessing. I am excited that we're getting babies. Yay!
Mm.
That's awesome.
She's probably been praying.
I
Okay.
know it.
Well, you all have a great back to school month, and
Yeah.
we'll have to have some kind of pumpkin parade when we come back in October. I know. Maybe I need to steal one of your pumpkin yarn acquisitions.
Spider socks.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be fun.
I'm just excited. It's gonna be great.
Yay! Love it. See you
Thanks for
later.
hanging out with us, friends. We'll see you soon.
Bye.
Bye.